Good morning. This is Jack from Charting Markets Crypto. And this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 17th of June. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some board and play and learn from it, transfer it for any chance. I'm not here to issue trading signals. All right, great. Let's have a look at what happened today, yesterday, and overnight, which actually wasn't an awful lot. Looking at the daily chart here, with daily middle band is at 15,902 at the moment, and the is at 105. 195. That means we are slightly below the daily middle band. The key thing for the bulls here, hey Doug, the key thing for the bulls here is for basically all three of them, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, to all get back over the daily middle band and hold it. That's something we haven't managed to see so far. We had Bitcoin and Ethereum break back over, but Solana failed that. They need to all three break over that if we are going to see significantly higher. And we do have a lovely bull scenario here, but we need some cooperation and some buyers. In terms of the overall setup here, I'm still wondering about a flag, and I'm still wondering about a possible move down to 100K. If Bitcoin can't hold the daily middle band. And this would probably match a decline on equities, which I'm not seeing a huge amount of sign-off so far, but we could find that news pushes us in that direction. And certainly on Solana, the reaction to the Israel-Iran conflict beginning was a strong one. We could see more of that. We could break up. It's all about the daily middle band. All right, looking at the Solana daily chart, we came back and tested the daily middle band yesterday. Didn't see a close above it, haven't clearly rejected from it. We still need to break over that. I've got that at 155 at the moment. Over that, we've still then got the 50 DMA, which also needs to be reconverted to support, and I've got that at about 161. All right, looking at the smaller picture on the hourly chart, we've now got, because we had this rejection down, we've got, by the way, a weak RSI 14 sell signal has now reached the possible no-miss target. But because we had this rejection down, I was saying to Matt Gardner last week that if we saw a fail at the daily middle band here, then we could complete a head and shoulders that would have a very alarming target down at a retest of 95.24. How's that looking today? Perfect. Very, very, very nice indeed. It is extremely important for the bull case that we make a break above. Would that larger bull case be dead if we did break down? No, it wouldn't. We could still be just forming a flag on the Bitcoin chart, overall bull flag. Here, we could just turn from having a possible IHS to having a possible double bottom. So on the bigger picture, that would hurt for anyone holding Solana, but it might not actually affect the bigger picture. Might just turn this IHS into a double bottom. And if we look at Ethereum, where we have still got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed on the daily. In terms of the daily middle band, I've got that now at 25.82, and we are again slightly below it. So again, we're not managing to break back over it yet, but we may yet manage that. But at the moment, like equities this morning, it's kind of thinking about it in the inflection point. In terms of the 60-minute chart here, we've got a nice looking IHS set up here, and we could be forming an alternate right shoulder. Could that right shoulder go lower? Hell yeah, it could. And the ideal right shoulder low was always in the 21.35 area, and that's here. We could go down to that, and potentially that's something that could happen while Solana was retesting the low. So I'm not I'm not ruling out that Solana retested the low at all. And I am saying that maybe the overall bullish setup would in fact be essentially unaffected by it. So I'm really keeping an open mind. In the short term, what the bulls need to do is break and convert the daily middle bands. At the moment, none of them have managed that. All three of them are below that at the moment, and that's leaving a pretty sizable downside risk on the table. I'd quite like this to resolve to the upside, or if it's going to go back and we make some lower lows, then I'd like it to get on with it. We will see. But this is liable to be a fairly quiet week anyway. Obviously, we've got the holiday on Thursday. We've got low volume days bracketing either day of it. A lot of people take a long weekend. We may not see any resolution this week. We shall see. All right, great. In that case, let's have a look at questions, of which we've got none. Pleasure as always, mate. And I will see everyone tomorrow morning. Everyone take care.